Hello everyone, I'm the Magi and this video is sponsored by A Sense of Home because home makes sense. And when you buy a complete set of large items included, A Sense of Home will donate non-flammable items to families in New York City homeless shelters because at A Sense of Home, they believe all homes should make sense. To my TikTokers, comment a flower and I'll send you a link where you can get bath bombs, beauty baths, candles, and so much more. Hello everyone, I'm the Magi, and I'll be sharing my thoughts on the birds and the bees in the Black community. I came up with this because there's a story circulating online about a 36-year-old mom who found a 20-year-old man under her 13-year-old's bed. Now, with all the ages, you can clearly see that why this was an outrage, right? But there's more variables that changes the trajectory of this story. So now, when I first heard about it, immediately all the ages I'm hearing, it's like that young man is disgusting. That little girl, she needs her ASS whooped. And mom, you're justified. We stand with you, okay? That's the first, and that's coming from a Black woman, single parent. That's where I stand with this. Somebody else might not have the same thought process as me. So now the story keeps going on and we're hearing more about the story. More facts and details are coming out about this story. So we now hear that 20-year-old young man was not just any 20-year-old man. He was autistic. This variable changes the trajectory of the story because now it's, well, how autistic was he? Was it to the extreme of the spectrum? Was it the minimum of the spectrum? How autistic was he? Because I work with children that's neurodivergent children that's on the spectrum. I've worked as the para, the one-to-one in the school, and I worked as the behavioral technician at home. I'm working at that now. I'm working with them at home. So now did this young man get services? He's supposed to get services basically until he's 21 to help him. Again, it all depends on how extreme or minimal this spectrum is, if that makes sense. So now we have to change. Now we have to think about, with that being said, we have to think about, was this little girl advanced? Was this little girl fast for her age? Because clearly America, society, the world will say, yes, if he's on the spectrum, she is too advanced. She is too fast because she really knows what's going on. He don't. Okay? So it's a lot that goes into this story that we have to think about. Again, don't push to the side that the mother doesn't know this. She's just a Black single mother that's telling her daughter, clearly, don't break the rules, follow the rules. Somebody who was advanced and fast enough to know to come into my house and go under my bed. Somebody had to know that. We have to know how far along this young man was. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody, and again, the mother would have to, now that she knows that, she has to look at her daughter differently. We have to talk about the birds and the bees with our children, because with these videos that they watch and the apps that they're on, the games that they play, the movies, they're starting to get a little more advanced than the slow conversation of sex and relationships. We're really, us Black people, we're late to the party with explaining to our children this. You get what I'm saying? Yes, we can explain to our children how, you could get STDs and stuff like that. But now we also have to explain to children, if the parent says they don't want you dating their child, you have to not date their child. We got to respect the parents' boundaries because you're young. We can't overstep that. We can't tell somebody everybody, oh, love is love, and we got to start teaching some form of respect in multiple manners. If the parents say they don't want you around their house, don't walk this way home. Don't walk, like, you get what I'm saying? We're going to try to avoid these situations because clearly we're losing a parent to the judicial system. We're losing a young man to gun violence and him not respecting boundaries, and now it's a young girl in the system that she don't have a mother, a father. We don't know where the other family members or uncles and them is at. So everybody lost in this situation / scenario. So those are my thoughts, everyone. I'm the Magi.